managed to find two hoverboards for, well, they were asking 50, but I managed to get them down to 45 bucks. These should be good for the use of our rover. And these are pretty cheap, and we could take these apart, and one of them doesn't work, but it's just the batteries. So all four motors are probably in great shape. This is a really good deal for just the parts. So you may be thinking, why even use hoverboard motors? Don't hoverboards catch on fire? People may be complaining, wah, my kids are on fire. But hoverboards mostly catch on fire because of poor battery management. So it's not the motor's fault that they catch on fire. Hoverboard motors are cheap and beefy. In fact, they produce the highest amount of torque of any other motor that's less than $100. They can be as low as $35 new, but even cheaper when they're used. Thus, these motors are the cheapest and highest torque motors that you could get. One thing that could be a disadvantage is that these motors are heavy. But for us, because the robot is entirely unsprung weight, this means that these motors act as an anchor and gives it a low center of gravity. So the weight of these motors is a definite advantage for us. So these are the two hoverboards that I bought for $45 total. That's right, $45 for two hoverboards. This one supposedly doesn't work, and this one does work, although it doesn't come with a charger, so it is low battery. The blue one is the one that works. So when I turn it on, it'll make some beeping sounds. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. Well, it's speaking a language I don't really know, but it said something about Bluetooth. So I'm going to see if I can get Bluetooth connected to this thing. I'm going to go to settings, and let's see if we can get Bluetooth on this thing. So, yeah, we can connect to Bluetooth. It seems to be connecting. Let's see if it works.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
All right, I think that means it works. It's pretty good sound. As you can see, the light is flashing, so that pretty much means it's on low power. Yeah, I don't think I can write that. Well, I better stop before I break my house. Well, I think I had enough fun with those. Now it's time to destroy them. Just kidding. I'm not going to take them apart like that. I'm just going to take them apart non-violently. And I'll probably also take some measurements for Daniel to get the mount correctly for the rover. Hoverboards look different on the inside, but the motors between the two are essentially the same. They both have identical electrical pins. It has this sort of cylinder shape at the base of the motor. If you see here, there's this kind of flat area on the edge of the cylinder, and in between it, there's like these sort of nub things. It was held in by these metal plates, and these metal plates are different sizes. You see the motor from the other hoverboard has a longer nub, and it has greater distance between these two points. But essentially, it has the same type of mounting style, whereas there's a metal plate that holds this flat edge of the cylinder in place. These are the two different metal plates. This one is a bit smaller and also has smaller screws. This one is bigger and it has bigger screws. So it seems like, in my opinion, the blue one is a bit better manufactured than the black one. Something else that's interesting, when I took the blue one apart, there's actually 5 built-in speakers. There's 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and also 1 built-in to the cover. So if I take out both of the batteries, it seems like this one from the blue one is still good, and the one from the black one is the one that's bad, so that's probably why it wasn't working. This one outputs about 30 volts right now. It is low, so it probably could be more. This one puts out 0.5 volt, but at least we might be able to use the speakers for some sort of other project. So that's a wrap for this video. We dissected the hoverboards, and we took out the motors. Stay tuned because next time we'll be testing the motors and taking them apart.